Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Black 2 Randomizer. In today's episode, guys, we're gonna be taking on the final member of the Elite Four and the champion. As we took on in the last episode, we took on the first three members of the Elite Four. If you guys want to go see how those battles turned out, go ahead and go back and look at the last episode, just so you guys can get caught up and see how we were doing. Which you guys should see that it wasn't too much of a hard time or so. I hope that Iris is a bit of a more of a challenge. I don't know, I'm not getting cocky because we did end up losing a few mons. We didn't lose a few mons, we ended up having a few mons faint, so yeah, but that was on my behalf because I was kind of playing dumb when I knew I should have been doing the better moves. So yeah. Even though this is just a regular randomizer, I don't know, it still pains me to just like play dumb and lose mons. But yeah, let's do a party recap real quick, because first up we have Cleopatra Archiphagus, level 57 Honda Omnia Coin, Bashful Nature with Mummy Rocket, Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, Ominous Wind, and Protect. Next up we have Lariat Breloom, level 57 Honda Shell Bell, Lax Nature with Poison Heal, Rockin' Force Palm, Sky Uppercut, Mega Drain, and Leech Seed. And next up we have Natsu Archarizard, level 57 Horn in the Wise Glasses, Hardy Nature with Blaze, rocking Flame Burst. We have Flame Burst, Flamethrower, Blizzard, and Fly. Next up we have Sphinx, our Luxray, level 57. She is holding the Rocky Helmet, Brave Nature with Rivalry, rocking Crunch, Discharge, Head Charge, and Icicle Spear. And next up we have Moonfall or Umbreon, who put in so much work in last episode and never fell to a single confusion. And hands down, you are MVP right now, Moonfall. Literally. He is holding the Leftovers, Rash Nature with Synchronize, rocking Feint Attack, Assurance, Sacred Sword, and Moonlight. Next and finally we have Samurai, or Samurai, level 57, holding the Quick Claw, Docile Nature with Torrent, rocking Waterfall, Thunder Punch, Surf, and Sword Stance, which he did sweep. I think the first Elite Four member. Not so sure. You guys can go check it out. Like I said, if you guys want to see how those battles went, you can go check them out. But let's get started, as this is probably I think this is the one I don't like the most out of all four. Yeah, this one's pretty just basic. I don't know, this Elite Four member is just pretty basic. I understand he's supposed to be like a fighting-esque type of battle arena or something like that, but yeah. Greetings, challenger. My name is Marshall. I'm the number hold up. I am the number one pupil of my mentor, Alder. In order to master the art of fighting, I've kept training. You're also walking a similar path with your Pokemon. This is my intention to test you, to take you to the limits of your strength. Kya! I don't know if that was a good voice. I know I do go over like a couple other voices I used for other characters. It's just because like with me having a deep voice, it's kind of hard to hit off different voices. So yeah, but like I said in the past, I'm pretty sure that as I go through my YouTube journey, I shall be able to get better at doing voices. So we all gotta start somewhere. So yeah, and the more I practice, like, I guess this will kind of be like a practice, but yeah. Hit him with the Powerful Discharge. Well, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to OHKO, to be honest, because our special attack isn't all that. To be honest, I think it's like what 50 points below what our attack is, or somewhere around there, like almost 50. So yeah. Can we get a crit? Can we get a crit? Hey, we got the paralysis though. We got the paralysis. Get this Goldeen out of here. Get this Goldeen out of my face. Alright, who is next? There's a Tepig. Oh, why are we going out to Natsu? I was like, why are we going out to Natsu? This Tepig has me going. Yeah, we'll hit him with a waterfall. I mean, I could have set up on this little Tepig. I don't think he can do anything to us in return. We're just gonna blow him back. This little Tepig never stood a chance. Like Gengar? Get to see Moonfall shine yet again. I mean, I could go out to Cleopatra, but as far as it goes, I really don't need her to go and die off just because. And I almost thought that my phone stopped recording because the screen went black for the very first time in recording. So yeah, that scared me. I was like, no. I feel like we should have gone and bought elixirs. Yo, I still love the animation for Dark Pulse in this game. Like, they make it like, they give it this creepy like sound, you know, that gives you the chills. I don't know if you guys, I don't know, like it doesn't necessarily give me the chills, but it's like you can sense that, like that emotion, or what? Not that emotion, but you can sense what it's trying to give off, you know. And I kind of like that. And then like 6th gen, you know, they don't have that. They don't have. It's just like a regular hit that just hits multiple times. It's like, you know, something like that. Pretty sure, yeah, that's what Dark Plus was. Going out to Macargo. Well, Macargo, I should have you know that you're about to get blown back. Yo, I think it's kind of bullshit right here, right? I think that, like, it's kind of bullshit that while we were fighting like the grunts in Team Plasma, we were fighting trainers outside, like through routes as we went through the game, that every single, like most of the trainers that we ran into had legends, and same thing with the grunts, but yet none of the single Elite Four members have had a single legend. Like that's bullshit. That's bullshit. No, like here I was expecting there to be at least one legend in one battle, but yeah. Now you've become the strongest trainer in the Pokemon League. The statue of the Central Chamber will take you to the Champion's Room. Come on. Let's go body bag her. Yeah, that's wild. I forgot that in 5th gen it's just an elevator. It would have been dope if it went up instead of down. Actually, it's the same. No, is it the same thing? Yeah, I think it's the same thing in 6th gen as well. It's an elevator except it goes up. And yo, I think that it's dope that the champion has like they have like an entry. You know, well, I mean, I know that every Elite Four champion has one, but it's like you have your own fucking staircase, man. Like it's like motherfucking Zeus. Like look at this. Like 5th gen, like yo, it's the Coliseum where it goes down, even though it's not a Coliseum. Like look at this. I'm pretty sure she had like a little annoying voice. Welcome, challenger. Whoever they sent you, I've been waiting for this. Alright, just not even talking. Yo, the fact we actually get on the side. You know what? I really look forward to having this serious battle with the strong trainers. I mean, come on. The trainers who make it here are trainers who desire victory with every fiber of their being. and they are battling alongside Pokemon that have been through countless difficult battles. If I battle people like that, not only will I get stronger, my Pokemon will too, and well, and we'll get to now every. Hold up, I'm out of breath, and this has me thrown off a little bit too. And now we'll get to know each other even better. Okay, brace yourself. Even though I kind of give her like that white girl-esque voice, but yeah. I'm Iris of the Pokemon. Yeah, I'm Iris, the Pokemon League champion. I'm going to defeat you. Oh my god, I don't know what that just was. I just choked on my own saliva. Oh my god, and they picked the worst song. Or like the worst background music. The Servine. I don't know what I'm expecting from Iris. I feel like she's gonna be a pushover. And I did look up like a walkthrough to see what happens after the Elite Four, and pretty much there really isn't any story. I thought there was because I saw a lot of stuff in the walkthrough pretty much after the Elite Four, but it's pretty much just like side stuff. Like it's just like, oh, you can go here and then this mon will be here, or like you can go battle all these trainers and they give you something or something like that, you know? The only real thing that happens right after the game is you just basically get the national dex, and that's about it. And it's like, I was kind of expecting like, I'm gonna say, oh, you know, we might not end off the episode, or that might not be the end of the series, but no, it is. This is, like, it's literally, this is the last episode, so yeah. After this, there's pretty much nothing else to do. Like everything this post game, like I would do it just because it's like my first playthrough of the game, but it's just like I feel like I shouldn't do it because like at the same time this is a let's play, you know? I don't want to drag it out more than it needs to be. And you know, as they say, I don't want to be like, what is it? How does the quote say? Poking around the bush or whatever with the game, when I could just move along. And like I said, it's not really like anything important. It's a lot of side quests. Like they're like little side quest type of things you can just go do on your own. Like I don't want to say a Mienshao. It's Mienshao. It is psychic flying. It is psychic fighting. I think we're gonna go out to Moonfall. Actually, no, we shouldn't have gone out to Moonfall. We're gonna have to switch out to Natsu. Yeah, we're going out to Moonfall. Alright, Moonfall. We're gonna go out to Natsu. I only went out to Moonfall just because I was like, oh, the psychic typing. But little did I forget that Mienshao is also fighting. Yo. You suck. I was literally gonna go for Fly, but there's no need to after she hit herself. Like after she missed that high jump kick. There's no need after that. And then Chino, but we can go out to Larry again. Yo, Larry is coming out. Like, he is useful this battle. He is useful. He is useful. And like, yo, guys, like, I don't know. I'll discuss this after the end of the episode. We'll discuss this at the end of the episode. Like, right now, I just want to focus on the battle before I even get into it. Like, we'll just, we'll discuss this after. I was about to talk about something, but I feel like I should be left over for the end of the video. And we got a Doug trio coming up. We will body this thing. To hell and back. I don't know. Her team actually looks pretty nice. She's got a ground type. She had a psychic fighting. She had a grass type. What else does she have? What else does she have? She only has 2 mons left. I can't remember what her team was. Like, she had a good team. I'll give her that. I'll give her that. Yo, I do like how the background looks on this game. Like, that's dope. I'm not a fan of the background song. Like, it's like some kind of hype song. Like, oh, you know, like something that's like, oh man, this is a battle of the century. You know, it's going down. Nope. Yo, what? Yo, we already finished off her ace? That's wild. I'm trying to remember what her... She had the Mian Shao. She had 2 mons that were weak to electric, I think. Didn't she? No, 2 to water. Right? Sandro, the trio, the Servine, the Mian Shao. And what other 2 mons did she have? I can't remember. But her team was actually pretty, I don't want to say balanced towards the end right here. Because it's two typings that are weak to water. But yeah. We body bagged her. Like, we literally body bagged her. And we actually did the first Elite Four member in Iris pretty fast. Like, no, I'm upset. I couldn't win. That's not fair. But you know what? More than that, I'm happy. I mean, come on. By having a serious battle, you and your Pokemon, and me and my Pokemon, y'all got to know one another better than before. Yup, we sure did. Okay, let's go. Bitch, I'm still the champion. Come rematch me later. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just... I feel like that's what Iris's real reaction would be like. Because that's how she literally is in the anime. Okay, go on ahead and hurry. And yo, nobody... I was to say, is she not gonna come with us? Because that's usually like the ritual. Yeah, the wall is dope though. That wall is dope. Hold up. So this is the so this room is the Hall of Fame. Your name and your Pokemon's name will be recorded here. So it's important. So these important things will never be forgotten. That you are an excellent and kind trainer. That you're considerate toward your Pokemon. And you give them your whole heart. And that, hold up, my mouth is dry than a mug right now. And I have no more juice. And that your wonderful Pokemon believe in a trainer with all their hearts. And together you have a strength that knows no bounds. Alright, Iris. Hey, come on, like, hurry it up. I got shit to do. Oh yeah, excuse me, Saul. To the trainer standing before you, and to the Pokemon at your side, your beautiful bond has grown stronger through battle. In order to make this bond an eternal treasure, your name shall be recorded here. Yo, Moonfall was a god. Moonfall was a god. Last episode, Moonfall never fell to those confusions. Literally, like, I want to give a shout out to Moonfall, the Umbreon. He had the spectacles on, fleek. He never missed. He never hit himself. He did his job. He did his job. And when I thought he would literally hit himself, without a doubt, he did his thing. Nah, but seriously, I don't know. when it comes to like, even though Moonfall was my favorite mon, like Umbreon in general, I kind of want to say like most of the time after we got Moonfall, like I catered a lot to Moonfall. But if I had to say in this game, my most favorite member in the team was probably, I want to say Larry. Larry was probably my most favorite mon, and I never used a Breloom or a Shroomish ever at all. Like, even when I play the games by like just me off screen, just playing them for fun and all that, never used a Breloom at all. Never. Not a single once. I usually just stick to the normal mons that I always get. You know, I'll branch out a little bit here and there and get, like, maybe change up 1 or 2 mons or something like that. That'll be it. Other than that, never used the Breloom, and I really did enjoy Breloom. Like, I loved Larry a lot. And he was probably the most, actually never mind, we had a Shroomish in our Fire Red LP, which never got to see the light of another day again. I never lived to see another day again after it got bodied. And never got to evolve into a Breloom, which sucks. But yeah, we ended up getting Larry on here again, and I really did like Larry. Or am I confusing that when we lost Larry at the start of the game? We might be confusing that at the start. But I really did enjoy Larry a lot. I liked him a lot more than I thought I would. For sure, I'll tell you that, guys. Like, he was literally probably my favorite in the whole squad. And that's like I don't know. Like, I love Charizard. I love Samurott a lot too. I love its design. I think it's insanely dope. I even love Luxray. You know, like, I've used those mons before in the past, and it was like, oh, we got challenge mode, which probably might not even get or play. No. Obtain the challenge key. The challenge mode cannot be selected. Keys can be sent and received via infrared communications to unlock each other's lock settings and map locations. I don't know, maybe if we do decide to come back again to the game, we might do a challenge mode on this game. Like, know for sure the save file will stay in my PC, and if I do decide to do a challenge mode, which I was not expecting this, but hold up, right before I even get back to talking, this is like the whole X and Y thing again. I'm not gonna talk just in case there's dialogue. Oh, they just looked at me. Bro, they just got like in a flock of birds squad. Or like in a fleet of a flock of birds. Alright, well, that was the whole game, guys. I don't know. Like, overall, like, the story was good. I'll give it that. You know, like, I don't know. Like, my overall opinions over, like, 5th gen have kind of changed. Like, even though, again, we got some lag real quick. I don't know, when I came into the game, like, what I was expecting 5th gen to be was, I was expecting like the length of like how 3rd gen is, kind of like that. But my overall opinion kind of has changed about the game. Like I don't know, it's not my favorite game, but I did like the story a lot. One of the biggest problems I did have with the whole entire game was there was so much dialogue. Like, especially at the start, there's a lot of more dialogue than there was than what needed to be. It was just like, I don't know, at the start there was just this one moment where it was like, come on, man, I just want to play the game, I get over with this tutorial stuff, just want to keep going, you know? And then there was parts of the story where it's like they would stop you around. It's like, oh hey, this and this, this. You know, that's one thing I didn't like, was there was a lot of dialogue. Other than that, everything else I enjoyed about the game. And one other thing I didn't like is that we didn't get to go all over the region. Like, we had a couple of areas we didn't get to explore, which I didn't like. So yeah, those are the only two negatives I had about the game. Pros wise, the story was actually like, it was good. You know, it was a good story. It was nice and lengthy. Again, just the dialogue was a little too much at certain times, you know, and it just I don't know, I felt like the dialogue sometimes was just too much and kind of took away from the momentum a little bit of the story, and that was it. Like, I know there are some people that say out there that say no, the 5th gen is probably the best story. And yo, Elisa, you wanna slide up in the digits, hit me up. I know you want me. As I saw it right there in the credits. But yeah, like I said, you know, like a lot of people love 5th gen. Like, I've heard, like, in the YouTubes, like, out of all the Pokemon community, you know, like, that I've seen, is that like, a lot of people like 5th gen, and it's like, I kind of see why. You know, the story is nice, the gym leaders take action, which I really did like, that the fact that every single gym leader was at least included in the story in some way or at some point, you know. Like, there was no gym leader that was left out, you know. Every single gym leader was in the story, which was nice. And I think they tried to do it with 6th gen as well. I think, no, they tried to do it with, I think, the 4th gym leader in 6th gen. And from what I've seen in every other LP, only 5th gen is the one where every single gym leader just takes action. Like, literally, even though I haven't played 4th gen, I've seen LPs of 4th gen. And literally the rest of the gym leaders don't do anything. I mean, there have been a few times in other games where they do end up being in the game. And yo, these credits are long. Like, I'm gonna skip these credits. It's literally, we've added 7 minutes. Okay, never mind. I was expecting the main menu. Is there dialogue? Oh, we get to go home. Yo, like, when I thought about the, like, right now, the ending, like, I was like, yo, we haven't been back to the start. And, like, it actually felt like we were so far away. Like, we were so far away from home. Like, it literally felt like that. And, you know, I don't know. It was just like it gave me that feel of, like, missing home, you know? I don't know. Even though it was a game, like, to be honest, it gave me that feeling of home. Like, feeling, like, I don't know, like, the, like, you know, as you're playing through the game, you know, sometimes you feel certain things. I felt like that home-esque feel was kind of missing, you know. I don't know, it's the first game I felt like that with. I don't know why, like, just because every single other game, it's like your home is like, it's not like a way, like, even though Unova is a whole region, is like split into 3 islands. And what I'm trying to say, it's like, no, you were in the main island, which is the middle one, most of the time, and your home was like on another island of Unova, you know. So that kind of gave it like like an esque of, like, you know, just missing it. I don't know why, it's just the first game. And even though I didn't say it at all, it's kind of got a feeling of it. But hold up. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna hit the beat. Alright, but let's go in real quick and we will end off our episode here. We're gonna save. Yo, I even forgot how the house looked like too. Like, that's how long we've been away from home. But yeah, guys, like over the net, well, right before we end off the episode, first of all, I already do have in mind the next game we are going to be LPing. Like, I already have the next game in mind that I want to play. So, by the time you guys even get to see this game, or the ending, it'll be a while. So, like, I'm probably going to have... I'll probably actually be recording the actual next playthrough by the time this episode goes up. Maybe a day after, I don't know. I really did work on... Like, I know my recording schedule kind of flopped as far as it goes, and I ended up taking a little bit more longer than I wanted to with this game, and that was because halfway through the game we did end up being stalled back. Like, a whole entire week I wasn't able to record because if you guys were watching like since the start or so, or whoever has been watching since the start, you'll know that my PC went some issues and I wasn't able to record for like an entire week, guys. So that sucked. But yeah, the game was actually a lot longer to finish, or we actually ended up taking a lot longer than I thought, and it's kind of crazy when you put it to mind, because I started this game back in like the second week of July, I think, or third, and it's literally now what are we in, September? Like, we're literally, well, actually no, we're in September, and by the time you guys see this, it'll be October, which is crazy. Like, we started back in July, guys. I did not think we were gonna take that long to finish this game. You know, like, the longest I expected was like 2 months. But yo, when you think about it, like, that's a long time, and it's crazy. And I know I'm rambling right now, just adding more to it. But it's just like, you know, this is our farewell episode to our Pokemon Black 2 Randomizer, and literally I enjoyed every single moment of it, and I thought it was good. You know, even though we had our bads and pros and cons, you know, like, there will never be a perfect game. Like, that's one thing we should all understand when it comes down to playing games. It's like, we're always gonna have those likes and dislikes, no matter what game it is, no matter what it is. And like, I love Kingdom Hearts and everything. I love this lore of the story and all that, and I'll use it as an example. Yeah, sure, I love the game and everything, and it's probably hands down my favorite game, but I wouldn't say it's perfect. You know, there are some things that do annoy me about it, and certain mechanics and all that, but that's about it. You know, so just so you guys know, I did enjoy the game a very lot more than I thought I would. My opinion on 5th gen has now changed, because back when I was a kid, you know, I saw the Mons, and literally back then I used to judge the Mons just off of appearance, and I used to be, you know, I'm not feeling that Pokemon. You know, that's kind of a reason too I fell off of Pokemon, like around the 5th gen or around the 4th gen times. And literally around that time, it was like my middle school days, you know. I was still pretty young. So yeah, I remember like back then I had actually it's a, I don't know, I don't want to say it. I remember getting the emulator, and like back then, I remember when 4th gen came out, I got 4th gen, right, on the emulator, and I played like the very first two gym, no, the first gym, played all the way there, the whole entire game. And I actually had a Pokemon Black in Japanese. And that's how, like, back then was when I fell off of Pokemon. Like, literally, I started Pokemon Diamond, and then when Black and White 2, I downloaded that, but I never played it. Never touched 5th gen, only 4th, just the first gym, and that was it. And then that's when I fell off. And then back in 2013, I ended up getting into watching PokeTubers, and I ended up, you know, watching more Pokemon videos and all that, and I got back into Pokemon. And the very first game I came back to was Heart Gold and Soul Silver, just because, I don't know, there's just like this something about 2nd gen, and I just love it. But enough rambling, we've like carried over and we're not doing anything, but we're gonna go ahead and end off our series here for the finale. And I know we had a whole bunch of rambling. Is basically not really rambling. It was more so on my review on like what I honestly thought about the game. But I'll catch you guys on the very next Let's Play, and I'm gonna tell you guys when it's gonna start, because I'm literally recording this like I'm gonna break the fourth wall, like literally right here. I'm recording this a week before like the actual game ends, so the game might actually end on a Thursday, and I want to let you guys know that come that Thursday, the Monday after, that's when we will start our new Let's Play. I'll be working on the layout the whole next week, so I have a whole week to work on the layout, and then once I get the layout done, I'll record and everything. Like I said, I do have the game in mind that I want to play. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the LP. You know, I did extend the game like another 10 minutes or so, cause yeah, we had 20, about another 15 minutes. So yeah, I hope you guys don't spite me for that or something. But yeah, it's just my honest opinion on how I feel about the game. But like I said, I will catch you guys on the next LP. So goodbye, guys, and have a wonderful time till the next time. All right. And also, one more thing before we go. I hope that, I don't know, for those of you who have been along with us throughout our journey, hope you guys are expecting more, and there's more to come soon. So yeah, so bye, guys. Thanks for all the support as well. I really appreciate it, and I feel like it's starting to pick up a little bit. You know, we did have a dry period, so yeah, but enough of the rambling. Like I said, I just can't bring myself to stop. So yeah, goodbye, guys.